Hey guys, this is MJ with MJD Sports again, back with you discussing the flex offense. Today is our seventh video in this series. Just again giving you the different options that exist for the flex offense. Um, the two we're going to talk about today, going to combine a couple of them: 54 power, 54 reverse, and these are two 54 power, especially we use a bunch. 54 reverse is a little bit like opposite wing. Our guys aren't the most comfortable running it. That's more my fault because I probably don't spend enough time on it. But when we have used it, it is highly, highly effective. So let's talk about 54 power. Every coach has their own terminology that they like to use. I am no different in that case. What I call a power post up. A power post up is basically the ball is high, your post has a seal, there's really no possibility of lob help. To me, that is a power post up position. So anytime I call power, that's what we're trying to do. So let's talk about flex power. One's going to dribble to the elbow. He's going to throw over to four. You're assuming when you call 54 power, you're going to have the ability to get the ball to four. Because if you didn't, the ball goes to number three. You screen down, you pop up, you run, and you just get into basically wing entry, is what you get into. Okay. So in this case, ball is thrown to four. Five, what you have to run power is you have to have five's man or the post defender has to be aggressive. He's going to front, he's going to side front. You're not going to be able to dump the ball in there. He is going to take a position above five to keep you from throwing the ball to him. That will happen if you've used your post and you've had success with it. And that's what you want. So, when I've expressed in the past, in these other videos, you want to use your post. That's what we're talking about right there. Okay, so one threw the ball to four. Now, after one throws the ball to four, he's going to go screen for three. Three's going to fill to the elbow. One's going to pop back out. Two parts to that. One is it keeps three's man from dropping back here and helping. That's very important if you want to run the power post up. The second thing is if one throws here to four and just stands there, and I've said it before, I could guard you or a corpse could guard you. So we want one to go out, three to pop up, so on and so forth. Because when four catches it, he's going to know within a second whether or not that power post up pass is going to be there. You notice five's playing high, five's man is playing high, and our post gets a good seal. We lob, we shoot layups. That's what that is. Now, if you don't get that, three has filled, you reverse the ball to three. Five doesn't get the ball. He comes over here and is immediately going to set a back screen. Two comes off the back screen. We screen down, we pop up, we pop out. We're back into the flex offense. If you don't get that first cut, three is going to reverse the ball to five. Two, back screen, one rubs off, down screen, pop up, pop out. Just like you would. So again, this is just another way to get the flex offense started. You're taking advantage of what the defense is doing. I mean, it's not that the defense is playing bad defense, but they're starting to defend you a little bit differently. And this is where you, as a coach, again, I told you, on your normal entry, your post entry, some of these other things, your players are just reacting to what they're given. You get into loop and power and some of these others, 54 out, 54 screen. These are ones you're going to call in advance. I think flex power is one that you're going to call in advance. I don't think it, I know it. You're going to call it in advance. So there's flex power for you. The next one is flex reverse. Now, I really, really like flex reverse. Same kind of concept. This time, five doesn't do a complete front, or maybe he does, doesn't matter. But here's the key to this. You notice when the ball's reversed to here, maybe you got a guy that's just not a real good elbow shooter. I mean, we've all had those guys that can't score from more than 3 or 4 feet outside of the blocks. And this would be a case where you'd want to use this, but he's also a really good post. So one dribbles over, five's defender kind of side fronts and takes him away. The ball's thrown to four, but then five is going to seriously help off on three running through here. When that happens, you can call reverse. Ball goes to 4, 5's man steps clear back in the lane to help out. I always tell my posts when that happens, step out of the lane and then you're going to step back in. You don't want to get your 3-second count. So 1 throws to 4, 5 steps out, 5's man helps off in the lane. And then here's what you do. 1 takes 1 or 2 steps down and comes right back. 4 throws the ball to 1. You notice 5 has cleared the lane. 5's man is back in the lane. Then what's going to happen is 5's going to go seal X5 back in the lane, and you're going to dump it right there. Again, this is a good play if you have an effective post. But when you call reverse, you notice how in this case my wings really didn't move anywhere because they don't. What you don't want is those guys to go in there and clutter it up. So when you call or call flex reverse, this tells 3 and 2 to stay put and not get out and get in the way. So again, these are ones I think if you've got an effective post, you can have a lot of success with. Hope these are helpful. Hit the like, hit the subscribe if you enjoyed them. We'll be coming back with more videos later on. The next time I'm going to show you a couple that, what do you do if defenses are overplaying, and just a couple of different alignments that you can line up and show a team that'll get you to the flex offense.